How to guide girls to give oral sex. Hello everyone. I am Yu. Why do girls not want to give oral sex? In Japanese love action movies, oral sex is one of the essential parts of lovemaking. Friends who don't have much experience therefore mistakenly believe that oral sex is a very natural thing, and even think that girls are well versed in this. If such misunderstandings are not resolved, it may affect the sexual harmony between each other, and in serious cases, it may also lead to a breakdown of the relationship. In fact, not every girl is keen on oral sex, and only a few are skilled in technology. More are half-knowledge, constantly groping and constantly opening their hearts. Desexualize to think about a problem. Many problems are not sexual problems. Not liking oral sex is completely a matter of personal preference. So now it is to guide or change a woman's preference. For example, if a person doesn't like bitter melon and thinks it is too bitter, what do you do? First, bitter melon is not that bitter, and it gives psychological comfort. Second, how to reduce the bitterness and intervene from technical means, such as soaking in salt, such as stir-frying green peppers, etc. The second point, think about why women don't want to give oral sex. As a girl, when I had a boyfriend and was still a little girl, I was not willing to give my boyfriend a blowjob. Think about it. The penis is where you pee. It is black, thick, and ugly. How disgusting. I think most girls have this idea. This kind of rejection mentality. What can you do to alleviate her mentality? First of all, it must be clean and odorless. This is really super important. Take a notebook to write it down for me. In addition, take care of your pubic hair, and the underwear you wear at ordinary times must be clean and tidy. Secondly, take the initiative to give a woman a blowjob first to express that you like her smell. Even if it smells a bit like the sea, don't express dislike. You can't expect others to take the initiative to do things that you don't want to do. You also need to practice the skills of oral love so that the other party can feel the charm of oral love and decide to return the gift out of gratitude. This is what reciprocity means. Again, for the first attempt, you can choose to wear a blowjob condom, etc. to avoid direct contact and reduce resistance. When giving a blowjob, you can also choose a fragrant and edible oral sex liquid to increase interest and show off your personal taste. Finally, if your partner is always unwilling, don't give up easily and don't get angry because you are always rejected. You can guide step by step, such as, if you don't want to give a blowjob, can you kiss it lightly and gradually break through the inner defense line? Remember, taking the initiative to guide your partner will increase your chances of getting satisfaction in sex, but you don't need to force yourself to do anything you don't want to do. Let your female partner willingly give you a blowjob. This article starts from the perspective of a boy. How should you guide your female partner? Most men are extremely eager for their female partners to hold their penises in their mouths, which will bring unspeakable pleasure to men. Oral love is simply a godlike existence in sex. If both parties are willing to have a comfortable sex scene before sex, it is really a very happy thing. However, many girls don't like to eat chicken for some reason, so you have to use some special methods to guide her to open her mouth, keep the penis clean. If there is a smell issue, take off your pants. No matter how great your sexual interest is, it will be reduced by half, let alone oral sex. So before you want your partner to give you a blowjob, please wash your penis carefully and thoroughly. It would be even better if it smells like a fragrant shower gel. You can also use oral fluid. Fruity flavors make you want to eat more and more. Retreat to advance. Okay, you two are ready to have sex. You must touch and kiss at the beginning and then take off your clothes. At this time, don't rush to take off your own clothes. Take off the girl's clothes first. The result is that you take off the other person's clothes while you are still wearing clothes. You can take the opportunity to say, look, you have taken off all your clothes. You can help me take them off too. At this time, you should lie down and let the other person slowly help you take off your clothes. The last part of taking off your clothes must be the startup stage. In most cases, the girl's head is just above your crotch. She generally knows that the cock is not to be missed and will naturally help you to quack. Attack as defense. If she has no intention of giving you a blowjob and is about to move her body up to kiss you, then you must put your hand on her face as fast as lightning. Caress her face with your palm and look at her with affectionate eyes. The purpose is to hold her head with your hand to prevent her from coming up. Then use the human guidance method. Put your fingers into the other person's mouth to tease her tongue, or use your fingers to go and undoubt. Add this subconscious and undoubt to her, and let her think of eating chicken. Mutual help and love. Some girls don't want to continue to give because the boys don't want to give them a blowjob. So if you want her to bite you, you have to bite her first. Start with the sextancing position, and the other person will see something dangling on her face when you move. After all, you have already given your tongue, and the other person should also be grateful. If she really doesn't want to give you a blowjob, then use your penis to shake her, rub her, and poke her. Don't be stingy with encouragement. After a girl gives you a blowjob for the first time, whether it's indifferent or even painful, you should give her the greatest encouragement. If she feels comfortable, don't be stingy with your praise and praise her as much as possible. Girls who get positive feedback will have the courage and motivation to help you next time. If you show disgust at the first time, that's really bad. It should be noted that a small number of girls are born with psychological cleanliness and are unwilling to give you a blowjob no matter what, so don't force them. Although oral love is beautiful, it is not everything.